Have you ever imagined waking up not to an alarm clock, but to total silence, in a mansion so fortified, not even satellites can peek inside? While the people of North Korea rise to haunting propaganda songs and ration lines, their supreme leader awakens in unimaginable luxury. Welcome back to Inside the Billionaires, where we explore the private lives and fortunes of the world's richest. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you never miss what comes next. Hidden in the hills above Pyongyang is the Rong-Song residence, Kim Jong Un's personal sanctuary, estimated at over $1.2 billion in value. Guarded by electrified fences and satellite jammers, this isn't just a home, it's a fortress. Inside, you'll find a 164-foot Olympic-sized indoor pool lined with Greek columns, temperature-controlled horse stables housing rare European breeds, and a private shooting range designed for his custom pistols. Kim's bedroom tells its own story of power and paranoia: Italian silk sheets, Persian rugs worth over $100,000, and purified air filtered to detect even trace amounts of toxins. There are no windows, only high-tech wall panels that project artificial sunrises adjusted to his mood. While the average North Korean survives on less than $2 a day, their leader begins his mornings in velvet silence, drinking 500 per pound Brazilian coffee that's tested for poison before reaching his golden cup. In North Korea, even time itself waits for him to open his eyes, because when you're one of the world's most hidden billionaires, the day doesn't start until you decide it should. While ordinary North Koreans scrape by on $1 or $2 a day, Kim Jong Un begins his mornings with a breakfast that could fund a family's meals for an entire year. In the private dining wing of his billion-dollar estate, the table is set with European porcelain and hand-polished silverware. His first course, 24-month-aged Italian Parma ham, smuggled in through diplomatic bags. Then comes Kobe beef, cooked medium rare and drizzled in truffle oil, each serving valued over $400. Add to that Japanese Wagyu and a spread of mangoes from Thailand, cherries from Chile, and pineapples from the Philippines, all flown in fresh. The star of the meal is his 500 per pound Brazilian coffee, brewed with French mineral water, prepared by a personal barista using 24-karat gold tools. While mothers in rural towns queue for powdered cornmeal, Kim dines in silk robes, surrounded by velvet and silence. For this hidden billionaire, breakfast isn't about nutrition, it's about power. Each bite reinforces his control, reminding the world that in his North Korea, even food is a weapon of symbolism. In a nation where meat is a memory and sugar a luxury, Kim Jong Un dines on delicacies banned by international law and flaunts them. His meals aren't just extravagant, they're provocations. While UN sanctions choke North Korea's access to luxury goods, Kim's dining table remains defiantly untouched. He indulges in beluga caviar, priced at $7,000 per kilogram, served with gold-plated utensils. He sips snake wine aged over 20 years, each bottle containing a coiled cobra valued at over $1,500. This isn't just about flavor, it's a ritual of mythology, masculinity, and defiance. Every bite mocks global authority. Swiss Emmental cheese, his obsession from time spent in Switzerland, is flown in covertly. Lobster from the North Atlantic, shark fin soup outlawed in much of the world, and Persian saffron ice cream make regular appearances, arriving via secret trade networks through Chinese middlemen and coded diplomatic channels. Even his desserts, French eclairs, Belgian pralines, and $2,000 bottles of vintage champagne, are symbols of a man who treats international rules as mere suggestions. For most billionaires, indulgence is private. For Kim Jong Un, it's performance, one that says, "Try and stop me." In most parts of North Korea, owning a bicycle is a privilege. A car, that's pure fantasy. But for Kim Jong Un, vehicles are more than transportation. They are rolling monuments to power, fear, and untouchability. His private fleet surpasses 100 luxury cars, each smuggled into the country through diplomatic containers and falsified shipping manifests. At the center is the Mercedes-Maybach S600 Pullman Guard, a fully armored limousine worth $1. $6 million, the same model used by kings and presidents. Kim's version, however, includes smokescreens, grenade-resistant panels, bulletproof tires, and a sealed oxygen system for chemical attacks. Trailing behind are Rolls-Royce Phantoms, Ferraris, Lexus LX 570s, and Toyota Land Cruisers, all customized with champagne chillers, embroidered leather seats, and encrypted communications. These aren't display pieces, they're instruments of control. Whenever Kim travels through Pyongyang, the roads are cleared, civilians are forbidden from looking, and bodyguards sprint alongside the convoy, chosen specifically to be shorter than him. The vehicles are stored in underground garages, protected by facial recognition, electromagnetic locks, and guards trained in combat. For this hidden billionaire, horsepower isn't just a luxury, it's a warning. He doesn't drive to get somewhere. He drives so no one forgets who commands the road. While much of North Korea's coastline is patrolled by aging warships and fishing boats, Kim Jong Un sails in total secrecy aboard a vessel that defies both logic and sanctions, a $7 million luxury yacht rumored to be named Jong Un, or Dragon. Stretching nearly 200 feet, the yacht is a floating palace of indulgence. It features a private spa, soundproof music lounge, and multiple VIP cabins outfitted with European silks, hand-woven carpets, and Burmese teak wood. A personal chef and full kitchen, fitted with Japanese steel appliances, stand ready 24/7 to serve anything from Wagyu steak to foie gras. But this is no ordinary pleasure craft. Beneath its sleek exterior lies military-grade armor, satellite-encrypted communications, and Russian-made surveillance drones. Kim uses the yacht not just for relaxation, but for offshore diplomatic meetings, far from foreign eyes and within his total control. Even its origin is a story of defiance, smuggled into North Korea through Chinese front companies and flagged under foreign shell corporations. In a country where children bathe in rivers, this yacht shouldn't exist. But it does, because when you're one of the world's most untouchable billionaires, even the ocean answers to you. In North Korea, image is everything. And for Kim Jong Un, clothing isn't about comfort, it's about control. Beneath his fortified residences lie vault-like closets, housing a wardrobe that rivals those of royalty and the world's wealthiest billionaires. Each suit is hand-stitched in Italy, tailored to Project Authority and conceal signs of declining health. Custom leather shoes from Europe, silk-lined greatcoats for winter, and specially designed outfits for every type of public appearance, all chosen with surgical precision. But it's his watch collection that truly reveals the depth of his obsession with image. Valued at over $8.2 million, it includes Patek Philippe, Rolex, and Movado timepieces, from discreet stainless steel models to diamond-studded tourbillons so rare that even seasoned collectors have never seen them in person. Each public outfit is symbolic. A black Mao suit for legacy, a Western blazer for diplomacy, a lapel-free design for mystery. In North Korea, even a cufflink can send a political message. For most billionaires, fashion is personal. But for Kim Jong Un, it's performance, a costume designed not to impress, but to dominate. Because when you rule by fear, how you dress isn't just important, it's everything. While North Koreans live under strict rules and silence, Kim Jong Un indulges in secret luxury far from public view. Hidden beneath his palaces is the rumored Pleasure Squad, an elite harem of up to 2,000 women, selected for beauty, obedience, and youth. Trained in music, dance, and etiquette, these women serve in underground villas where lavish parties unfold. Chandeliers from Austria, $2,000 bottles of Louis XIII cognac, and Western jazz, banned for the people, fill the air until dawn. These nights aren't for pleasure alone. They're performances of dominance. In Kim's world, indulgence is never private, it's political. A message that no law, no sanction, and no moral code can reach him. Because for this hidden billionaire, even forbidden desire becomes a tool of control. Kim Jong Un's empire isn't just built on gold and silk, it's built on fear. Behind every $7 million yacht and diamond-studded watch lies a chilling truth. Loyalty means nothing when power is at stake. In 2017, the world was stunned when Kim Jong-nam, his own half-brother, was assassinated in a Malaysian airport, killed with VX nerve agent, one of the deadliest chemicals on Earth. The message: blood ties offer no protection. He's purged generals, ministers, even close relatives, many executed without trial. Some reportedly by anti-aircraft guns, others simply vanished. His bodyguards must be shorter than him, his meals are tested for poison, and his private jet often takes off empty as a decoy. To outsiders, this may seem extreme, but in Kim's world, it's survival. Absolute power doesn't just corrupt, it isolates. And in North Korea, it's enforced through paranoia, surveillance, and silence. For this hidden billionaire, fear isn't a side effect, it's the foundation. Because when you rule alone, the only voice you trust is your own. From golden breakfast tables to luxury yachts and armored motorcades, Kim Jong Un lives a life that rivals the world's wealthiest billionaires. But unlike the elite in Monaco or Dubai, his fortune isn't earned, it's enforced. Every luxury he enjoys stands in stark contrast to the poverty around him. He is the ultimate hidden billionaire, a man who controls not only wealth, but perception itself. In North Korea, there is no freedom, only the illusion of loyalty. Behind the silk curtains and steel-plated vehicles lies a fragile truth. The more power he displays, the more fear he hides. Even a dictator knows that luxury can't silence history forever. From billion-dollar bunkers to forbidden feasts, Kim Jong Un has redefined what it means to rule through indulgence. But behind every gold spoon is a shadow of paranoia, and the world is still watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Inside the Billionaires, where we uncover the private worlds of the rich, the ruthless, and the untouchable. Got thoughts on this secret empire? Let us know in the comments. We're reading everyone. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.